Malaysia is a precious jewel. It harbours a vast wealth of biodiversity. Biodiversity encompasses every living thing that exists on our planet and the ecosystems in which they live. It forms part of an intricate and interdependent web of life in which we are all a part of. Malaysia is one of the 12th richest countries in terms of biodiversity. It has over 15,000 flowering plants, almost 10% of the world's total. It has more than 175,000 animal species, more than 15% that live on the planet. There are over 3,000 species of orchids, the most exotic of flowers. There are more than 350 species of reptiles. Over 300 species of mammals. There are more than 1,000 species of butterflies and over 730 species of birds. Malaysia is home to the largest flower in the world, the tallest of all tropical trees, and the heaviest tree dweller on Earth. Malaysia's natural ecosystems are some of the most spectacular on the planet. From lowland rainforests and mangroves to swamp forests, limestone hills and caves, from montane forests to alpine meadows, almost on the equator. Its beaches, coral reefs and underwater gardens abound with life. A myriad of shapes, sizes and colors. Malaysia's natural ecosystems provide critical services not only for the country but for the world. Globally, ecosystem services are valued at over $30 trillion yearly. Our rainforests are the lungs of the globe. Although they cover a fraction of the Earth's surface, they produce a high amount of the planet's oxygen. This helps maintain the air that we breathe and the atmosphere that in turn controls and buffers the world's climate. Our rainforest also helps regulate rainfall and provides clean water, prevents flooding and soil erosion. It provides food, many industrial materials, and important medicines. More than 70% of plants identified having anti-cancer properties are found in the rainforests. Malaysia's rainforest is also home for indigenous communities who have been custodians of the rainforest and have a vast traditional knowledge on biodiversity. Mangroves, coastal swamps, and coral reefs are among the most productive habitats supporting the fishing industry and protecting adjacent coastal lowlands. Our natural ecosystems provide enjoyment to many. A walk in the rainforest, bird watching, whitewater rafting, and scuba diving. To ensure future generations continue to enjoy and reap the benefits of biodiversity, efforts need to be made worldwide to ensure its protection. Malaysia is committed to the conservation of ecosystems, species and genetic diversity. The National Policy on Biological Diversity provides direction on the management of biodiversity in Malaysia. In line with this policy, the Malaysian government has adopted a common vision on biodiversity that promotes a three-pronged implementation approach and outreach strategy. Strengthening the protected area systems is one of the most effective measures for conserving biodiversity. National parks, wildlife and bird sanctuaries, together with other protected areas, are fundamental to long-term survival of biodiversity. Land and seascape management is incorporated in planning and development. This gives a holistic approach in biodiversity management and conservation. By mainstreaming biodiversity, actions relating to conservation and sustainable use of biodiversity will be integrated into policies, plans, and programs. Everyone on the planet has a role to play. The long-term future of biodiversity depends not only on government, but also on the actions of academics, field researchers, local communities, non-governmental organizations, industries, and other sectors of society. The protection of the planet's biodiversity is of crucial importance for everyone alive today and for our children and grandchildren and generations yet to come. Let's stand united for a common vision on biodiversity by living in harmony with nature.